There were no guesses in time, but first up, who gets in theme park? If you did, you're dead wrong. Because theme park is a PlayStation game. It was released for the PlayStation 1, has nothing to do with mythology, and Chuck Conroy didn't even do any videos on it.
Who are you yelling at?
The true LP is Okami HD. It's time. It's time to play. To say, welcome to Let's Play Okami!
Lord have mercy, bud. You want to hurt yourself.
Another Capcom game. Made by Hexadrive and Cryware by Capcom. And I'm not promising a platinum trophy run. I'm not. I'm just promising beating the final boss. We'll see about if let's let the intro come back, shall we? I'll cut to it. I promise at least that this first part will be an hour long. Good! Clean! Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamaki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against the beast many times its size and banished it. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration for the wolf. Welcome to Let's Play Okami. Quite frankly, if I played a game that I myself would consider a work of art, other than stuff such as, well, quite frankly, Legend of Zelda games, it would be Okami. Never beat this game, I'll tell you that much. Because I literally just got a version I can get past a certain part today. My PS3 does lag the intro a lot. I'll try. Apple, stop! You'll kill yourself. Grandma may have wanted it there. Then why didn't she move it? Or tell me to? Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nested in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet bird was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast. And if you want to understand this game more, check out Chuggaaconroy's LP. As in, if you want to understand the background of all the characters more, check out Chugga's LP. I'm not gonna research Japanese mythology for a let's play. I have better things to do than to research mythology for a let's play that I kind of impulse chose to do. A young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. I am playing the HD version, the upgraded PlayStation 2 version, with a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on X the size of tree trunks. Its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into it. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. And when the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Serenue. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Saranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Saranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival has arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign, determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all. Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The moon cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appears, the eyes glowing crimson upon 8 threshing nets. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Like me and Red should really remember to get water before reading story a lot. So me and Red won't have to get up to grab a water because his voice is getting dry and scratchy from talking so long in a storytelling voice. Ah, Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade violently. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was light steel. The blade left nary a scratch. Which I'm able to pretty much explain what words mean in the case of this game. Nary means none, nata, none. No scratches were left. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Saranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Saranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Serenui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Do you get why I gave 3 hints instead of just one for this project? It's not a game you'd expect from my previous LPs. As Orochi closed in, Saranui's sharpened claws glistening. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Saranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Saranui, covered in gashes, mystic coat dyed crimson in blood, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi sighed to strike what would be the final blow, but Saranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated, which means that the black clouds overhead separated or left. The light from above glistened off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome head separated from their own. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. Just saying that this will probably be the most story heavy part of the game. That's why I'm doing an hour-long video. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Saranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Saranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Aranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber, and became a statue for years. He has had at last returned to Kamiki village in honor of Saranui's heroic exploits. The villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Augie's sword was christened. Here comes something that may by chance be difficult for me to pronounce because it's a Japanese word. Tsukuyami. I think that's how it's pronounced. And placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace, which because of this is a game coming after that moment. It's not meant to be peaceful forever. However, this is not the end of the story. This is just the beginning of the game. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Saranui's heroic exploit. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. A man, that shadow came to the sea. Is this the legendary ship? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dread of origin? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Hey there, Orochi! Oh, he who seeks power, he who hath broken my bond. Speak thy words, I wish darkness unto thy world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. As far as I understand, in Japanese mythology, Orochi is kind of the devil or a demon. of some sort. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the island. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Hey there, cutie. Which is someone from mythology. Wood sprite. Saki. Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? And yes, that apparent peach pattern on her chest is what you think it is. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's kind of obvious what it is if you think of it. We must act quickly, there is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light onto this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. I will tell you about Amaterasu's place in mythology when we get to there. Because I still remember her place. And Okami, it depends on how it's spelled. How it's spelled in or said in Japanese, don't recall exactly. One form is God, which Okami Amaterasu, God Amaterasu. That's all I'll tell you beforehand. Amaterasu is some god. Oh, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and origin of all that is Amaterasu. That peach pattern on the back of Sakuya It's up to the imagination what that is. If you think it's something that's not a peach, I won't stop you from thinking it. But don't say what you think it is if you don't think it is a peach in the comments. Remember, this L this channel is 13 plus. Not mature. So any mention of a private part, your comment is getting deleted. That's a strict no for my channel in the comments. Not that I had to delete a comment for that yet, but that I just don't want to delete one ahead of warning you. Sorry if I miss out on saying some text. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, but never had the circumstances been worse. And they are at the very moment. Please use your power to banish the darkness and to punish those who do us harm. Hmm? Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh ho ho! Ooh hee hee! I'll let Sakuya say that line, and I will try to imitate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's enough, Huz. Phew, what on earth? You again? Hey there, little bug. Or little thing. Ow, 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 ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Which, quite frankly, if it wasn't for this jumping bean, we'd pretty much still be listening to her talk. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist that is smaller than the tip of your nail. The name's assumed. I'll probably be calling it a jumping bean anyway. I think it soon has some part in Japanese mythology. 9 times out of 10, if a character is named, it's from Japanese mythology in this game. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great bros. Be ready for a lot of the people to call it soon a bug. Because, quite frankly, to be honest, if a Chugga Conroy is right, the creators of Okami initially was gonna have this soon be a bug. Which actually seems likely. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. I really like Isu's theme. This theme is just so interesting. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Saranui. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. Assume you're incorrect. It's wolf god slobber, for your information. You'll regret messing with a great issue. Don't make me use my prize sword, Denkomaru against you. Soon, I'd say the game says no. Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my food. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. Yeah, if you cut that fruit down, the village will be restored. Some kind of special power is needed to cut that fruit down. Of a note, if you want to run immediately, there's a small trick I know. Probably will never use that one. It may sometimes be useful, not certain, however. Normally, you walk slow at first, then low and can get grass low again, and you're at max speed. But, what if I told you you can run from the beginning? Press square or the dash button, and you can quickly get to the run point. Sadly for me, I likely won't be getting to 1,000 money by the time I end this section. But I will try. Already got more money than Roy did by being patient. Way more. Over 100 more. Oh! I skipped that tutorial. I wondered how the game expected you to know how to do that. Because, quite frankly, you don't have to experience that tutorial. Come on. Dang. Come on, I know I can do it. If you skip the tutorial, it soon says a different thing. There. Nice wall jump is what it soon says. If you skip the tutorial. I did wonder if I did something you weren't exposed to do at that time. I'm still gonna try to get every secret. Even if I don't quite have. Amaterasu is twich. And I'll probably be calling Amaterasu on. There is no river. What will we do without a river? Maybe we should backtrack. Not really. But if you want to get more money, sure, backtrack. The pots respawn. I only backtracked to show you that. But only certain pots respawn. These pots didn't. What happens if we try to swim? You can't. The true story would say, go here. Soon. I'll try to keep on making these overly fancy. There we go. Yes, I'll keep on trying to make shooting stars every time. Having never forgotten you, Yamigami, God of Resurrection, I be restoration, not resurrection. They're different things. I have eagerly awaited this day when we could meet again. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of the mid and now lie in disarray. I have become a consolation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and to reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. And we have a rejuvenation. But my favorite technique is what I call the shooting stars. Which isn't even a brush technique, I know. It's just something you can do. Because you can redraw the missing stars. Ha 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 ha! First try! First try! Yes, whenever I see pots, I will regrow it. Do, scribbly, scribble, 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 scribble. I actually am not going for 100%. Even though serious. Even though I could get 100%. I just don't want to. And something we want to be dealing with for now! Because we can't. Just to make sure if you dash, you don't hit anything. If there's something I know about, sure, I'd go out of my way to get it. But don't expect me to always go out of my way to get items. This isn't a 100% LP. But that won't be our only stray bead. Because, quite frankly, there's a lot of them, and I don't even know if I could beat the game in the first place. I do have another Let's Player I can go off of if I have the skill to even beat the game. Which, I'll tell you now, I don't know if I have that skill. Oh, sorry for speeding through. Quite frankly, the legendary cave and that holds a statue of Nagi. That statue is Nagi. Let's see if the 9 dots in the sky can help. Serious! If you fail enough times, raise your hand. It more bugs me that you think I want to do that at the moment. Issue. I'm the god Amaterasu. You know what's happening. Excessive dots because I feel like it. Oh, I can only do so many excessive dots. Okami. Wielder of Rhyme. Or Power Slash. You still doubted us, Susan? Who are you sure is a bug even if the even if you have a humanoid body? I agree, I'm not awesome. Power Slash is very useful. You can cut a lot of things with Power Slash. Okay, I'll stop playing around with this. It was only a matter of time until you saw that. Battle! First, good trick. Power Slash and bow. Attack Power Slash. You'll want 60 demon things before you get past a certain point. I'll tell you when. When it's no longer a spoiler. Even though this isn't a 100% run, I will be striving for near for a good percentage. Do, 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 do. Cut everything! There's a good chance something you don't cut would be something you'd want to cut. Yes, I'm still gonna be getting money. Yay! I managed to get up to 1,000. I didn't cut their game. And some rocks are just impervious to being. While others can be cut at your own wish and want. Hey, grass! What would the link do? Cut it. Quite frankly, whenever you see something you don't know how to deal with, try to cut it. I can't make it more clear than that. Serious, if you're stuck, try to cut. If that don't work, attack it. At least at this point. And if attacking and cutting don't work at this point, try to refresh it. I mean rejuvenate it. And if that don't work, that's a good sign you're trying to do something for a later point in the game. But there is another technique. You can do then cutting stuff. I don't want to rejuvenate. You can dig. There we go! How useful was that? You be the judge. But I do know I want to get a good deal of money. Because, as you know me, I don't like to spend a limited resource by selling it. Even if it has no purpose, and I'm just overdoing the things for the point of I just don't like wasting items. Blame on my gamer instincts, not me! There's a good amount of items here if you slash. Emery plant. I don't think I grabbed a cabbage before. I know I grabbed a potato. Yes, it all does respawn. And can we... Still can't. And here we go. You didn't think that the whole game was gonna be dull and dreary, right? Welcome to Kamiki Village. I will be exploring more at a later point, but for now, terms at least, I just want to quickly do something. Which wasn't jump off. I have much better things to do than to jump off the edge. Please die. Ah! Die. Of a note, this is a tedious item I'm going after. But it's not there, is it? Or is it? No! Wait, I heard that slash. It is there. I'm gonna go out of my way to get this duo of items. Oh, this is a bridge. Maybe I have to wait till story to do that. But for now, I'd say first up, this is a good thing to know. You can cut that bucket on her head. I actually kind of intended on doing a bit more this video. But well, I've done more than Jugga did in his part 1. Or at least the video's longer by quite a bit. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. But most of all, as always, keep it joyful! And Amaterasu is sleeping.